Momento, un segundito. Ponga tope. Vale. Hola, buenas noches. Bienvenido a la sección baloncesto NBA 2022, episodio 4. Vamos a jugar un All-Star, es decir, el All-Star oeste, y el rival es el All-Star del este. El equipo LeBron del oeste, el equipo de Curry es el este. Bueno, señores, que vamos a comenzar con las alineaciones.
NBA 2K22 events are on. Yes, your favorites are back.
Bueno. Ay, me quiero tocar la banquilla. Está bueno también. Uy, paso, Ante todo, Kumpo, también está LeBron James, Yancey y Stephen Curry. Y encima también, Lillard también. Qué equipazo. Y por Dios, buen equipo tiene el oeste,
Welcome everyone to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. It's the East All-Stars facing the West All-Stars. So the East All-Stars will get the first possession. A look at the starting group for the East All-Stars. We've got Kawhi Leonard. Jason Tatum is out there with Embiid. And it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Beal in at the two spot. And the dunk by James.
LeBron's able to get into those passing lanes and come up with steals. He's looking to punish the defense at the other end.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the East All-Stars. Leonard against Jokic. Chalk up two there.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
I caught up with Coach Nick Nurse. Now he really
enjoys
this weekend brings. Everybody gets a break in the season, breathe a little bit, enjoy the events, enjoy the game. And he said it couldn't come at a more perfect time for his team. They've been grinding all season, so this is the best of both worlds. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Doncic looking it over. Giannis passes to James. Here's Curry with the three. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
Anytime Curry gets a look from deep, he's letting it fly. And he's probably knocking it down, too.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Perfect. Nice D from Doncic.
Well, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
James finds Doncic. And out of bounds.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment.
So for the West, Rudy Gobert is checked in for Jokic. Sabonis comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and George is subbed in for James. Here's Irving. A floater. The West All-Stars pull it in. Doncic fires from way outside. Fires the three.
Doncic is such a confident player. He knows he can fire off the catch whenever he wants to.
Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars keep it. Brown is checked in for the West. Ball comes in for Stephen Curry. The East also changing it up. Williamson is checked in for Embiid, and Randall subbed in for Jason Tatum. Irving against Paul. Sabonis with the block.
Outstanding defensive instincts by Sabonis. Really good timing when to rise up to reject shots.
Lets it go from 11. And that one gets back iron. Not a fast start here for the East All-Stars. They trail by 6, and it's good for 2. Leonard's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Brown. And Paul launches it from deep. Randall grabs the board. First quarter.
Esta persona de Paul George.
Personal foul. That's his first foul. The West All-Stars making a switch. Simmons is checked in. And then for the East All-Stars, Zach LaVine's checked in for Leonard. James Harden comes in for Beal. And it's Mike Conley in for
Esta persona de Sabonis.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Mike Conley at the line for 2.
And that one falls for Conley.
Well, you look at Mike Conley. He's been around a long time, folks, double-digit years. He does a little bit of everything out there. And outstanding, not only in the locker room, but also in the community, too. Just 5-star in every way.
Lillard's checked in for Chris Paul. Now, here's Lillard. From deep three-point range. A three-pointer is right on target.
We've seen Lillard hit that shot before. He has no fear when it comes to the deep three.
And the jump by Williamson.
And he gives that rim a
James Harden
tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there.
He's lucky to get away with that, though, guys. I mean, it could have earned him a technical for hanging on too long.
Now, here's Brown. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit for him. Hits it from three-point range.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those
Esta persona de Sabonis.
Ben Simmons. Second personal
The East
foul.
All-Stars have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
At the line for the East All-Stars, Julius Randle taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randall has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so here are the West All-Stars. They lead by 4. Here's Simmons. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. To the inside. Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. West All-Stars lead by 4. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the West All-Stars.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
We've got Damian Lillard. LeBron James is out there with Simmons. Then there's Brown. And it's Giannis in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the West All-Stars 5 as we get into the second quarter. And so James will bring it up for the West All-Stars. 4-point game. This is a delivery from past the arc. Drills it from outside. Lillard's got the second quarter ball with the first basket of the period for the West All-Stars. Knocked away. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by
El
Simmons.
este saca la banda. Y puede quitar
And a switch here also for the East. Tatum, he's checked in for Julius Randle. The pass to Levine. And the rejection by Giannis. Lillard finds James. They grab their own miss. Doncic with the bucket. Doncic has got the lead up to 9 now for the West All-Stars.
Luka's a big 6'7", very strong, deceptively so. He's an extra forward out there rebounding the ball, even though he's got point guard skills.
Encima, pase de canasta de 2. Oh, canasta de 2, Bueno.
A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
And here are the East All-Stars now.
Falta personal de Ben Simmons.
First team foul.
Part of
In for the East All-Stars.
on the floor. Now he picks up that third foul.
Stephen Curry's checked in for the West. And a switch here also for the East. Mitchell, he's checked in for James Harden. He was all alone on that one. Levine's got his first 3 points of the game.
Boy, Vucevic so solid in all fundamentals in the game. And
Esta de 2,
an outstanding passer for big.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim,
First personal foul. First team
You know,
foul.
he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
West All-Stars shooting their first free throw this
Plus the
game.
penalty.
Looking at who's out there now for the West. Sabonis, he's checked in for Ben Simmons. And Paul subbed in for Luka Doncic. And then for the East All-Stars, Leonard, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Mike Conley.
During the seeding games in the 2020 bubble, Damian Lillard carried the Blazers to the playoffs. Dame averaged 37 a game. That included a ridiculous 61-point explosion.
Qué palizón está metiendo el equipo de LeBron. Falta tercera de Sabonis. Por poco se mete en el bolo.
Making some changes.
Now the
Gobert
lineup
comes
for
in
your
for
West
Antetokounmpo.
All-Stars.
And Georgia subbed in for Lillard.
Paul George.
Está un poquito aventajado.
Irving with it. Sabonis defending. Good.
Well, you simply can't guard that. Irving's just too nimble. Easily gets himself free of the defender.
A three from George.
Por Dios.
Vucevic with the rebound. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard keeps it simple. He says, I'm trying to be the best player I can be. I'm happy with what I've done in my career, and I'm just going to keep on from there. Not about being famous, about playing basketball and having fun on the floor. Well, he is famous, Kevin, and he remains focused on the court.
Agreed, David, and has served him well. Thank you.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Nunca Doncic. No. La nata Sabonis me saca la canasta. Otro más. Otro punto más para el equipo de LeBron. Ahí está del oeste.
Ball's not loose. Paul George with the steal. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Paul.
Oh, asistencia de Curry a
8 points for Chris Paul.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shot for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want.
Campo atrás. Balón para el equipo de LeBron. El estado del oeste. Oh, vaya error del equipo de Kyrie Irving. Este al oeste. Perdón, del este.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the East. Zion Williamson comes in for Jason Tatum. And good that time.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
They have a very long way to go to get within sight of the lead.
And from what we've seen so far, guys, don't hold your breath.
Lays it up.
Otra cancelero.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept on
Muerto
balance
para el
because of
equipo
the outstanding passing.
Irving.
4 straight
Está
field
del
goals
este.
have been made off an assist.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
Comes in for George. And then for the
LeBron
East,
está LeBron.
Zach LaVine's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. James Harden comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And Beal subbed in for Irving. Out smash from Beal. Embiid. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist.
Powerful move by Embiid right there. He makes beating the defense look easy.
The shot's good from Paul.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists.
Falta personal de
Just one unit
Jokic.
out there.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. And 2 free throws.
Falta personal de Jokic.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
The defense. At times, you almost
At the
have
line
to
for the
foul
East All-Stars,
to stop them.
Bradley
The East
Beal.
All-Stars have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. The first one falls.
And quite simply, Beal is an all-NBA player in our league, a multi-dimensional guard who does many things well, especially scoring the ball.
And so he hits both. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the West All-Stars. Brown outside. James outside. He could go. Oh,
Dentro, sobre la bocina.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A 3 at the buzzer, that'll do it.
A big-time effort for Chris Paul, providing a lot of energy for the West All-Stars. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't tell you how much it means to us to have you back with us on the halftime show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. Means the world, doesn't it? Yes, a competitive matchup for the West All-Stars in the first quarter. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it. Basket after basket, and they played stingy defense. Now they've got a halftime lead that's going to be very difficult to erase. Kenny, your thoughts on the West All-Stars first half?
What a brilliant, unselfish half of basketball they just played. Their ball movement was absolutely impeccable. All in all, just beautiful basketball to watch.
And Shaq, what did you think about the East All-Stars?
Just bad interior defense from them throughout the half. They're getting pushed around, not protecting the rim, allowing easy looks. That's the kind of D I love to face. I've had at least 30 by now, guys.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been a clinic by Chris Paul.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. On the court right now for the East All-Stars, Kawhi Leonard is out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Kyrie Irving, then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Beal in at the shooting guard position. The East All-Stars on offense. Knocks it loose. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Guarded now by Irving. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Man, it would be kind of cool to be Giannis for just one game. He makes dunking and getting to the rim look so easy.
Giannis has gone 3 for 4 here from the field. Here's Jokic. Finished off the break.
And there it is again. They get careless with the basketball, and then immediately it costs them.
Yeah, that's been the pattern, guys. I mean, their turnovers not only killing their offensive flow, but fueling the fire at the other end. That's a losing combo.
On its way from Curry for 2. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start.
Falta personal de lo que
It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. Damian Lillard's checked in for Curry. Randall's checked in for the East. Mike Conley comes in for Kyrie Irving. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Beal with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Leonard. LeBron with the ball.
the chapa.
Superb shot block. LeBron continues to add to his highlight reel of impressive rejections.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
The West making some changes. Sabonis comes in for Jokic. And it's George in for James. And a switch here also for the East. Vucevic is checked in. Just 2 to shoot. Tatum's shot is off.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And George kicks to Sabonis. No good from outside. And the whistle blows. Is going to
Falta personal de Damian Lillard.
That's his first foul. The West making some changes. Gobert, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Doncic. Mitchell, he's checked in for the East. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. The wide open look here for Vucevic. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
3.
Vucevic has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Gobert. And he uses the glass on the way.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't have it.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "We've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase official hires, and we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league." Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
That's good from Randall on the assist by Tatum.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. But he's making passes like that, too. Watch out.
Gobert the pass to Sabonis. Up top, Brown. He kicks to Lillard. Launches a three.
No.
And Brown is good for three. Brown's got 6.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want. The other not so much.
Falta personal de Damián Lillard. Falta personal de
Shooting
Damián
numbers between the teams.
Third team
And some
foul.
changes here for the West All-Stars.
In for the East All-Stars.
Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Sabonis. Curry comes in for George. And Paul subbed in for Damian Lillard. The East also changing it up. Zion Williamson's checked in for Julius Randle. Zach LaVine comes in for Tatum. And it's James Harden in for Mike Conley. Harden finds Mitchell. Now here's LaVine. Poked loose and taken away by Brown. Paul right side. Has to go Gobert. Brown outside.
Brown.
And the three off target.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Deft touch on the alley-oop.
You know, as a distributor and dime dropper, Harden has really got a nice eye for how to get teammate shots. And does a really good job setting up the shooter.
No good from Simmons. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. And the officials.
Campo atrás.
Violation.
Balón del equipo LeBron. Está de los
Offensive basketball, 4 points off of those turnovers.
And when you're behind like they are, you can't afford those kinds of mistakes and empty trips.
Here's Paul. He's got 10. Curry's shot is off. Leonard looking over the floor. And they recover it. Count the basket.
Joel
Embiid's got his second bucket.
Hey, good luck trying to move Embiid off the block. If Joel has position, there's not much anybody can do to stop him.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. It's the West All-Stars delivering the blowout. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And here are the East All-Stars now. Ben Simmons is out there with Jaylen Brown. Then there's Doncic, and it's Chris Paul. And it's Jokic in at the center position. So that's who's on the floor for the West All-Stars.
LaVine is such a really good shooter from deep. You can't allow him to be alone at the arc.
Paul passes to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Paul. The West All-Stars need to get a shot off here. The assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists now in this one.
Arriba del equipo LeBron James.
Better at the catch and shoot jump shot. It looks a lot easier for him now than it did earlier in his career. Smooth rhythm, smooth release too.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
And he banks in the lane.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Simmons dishes to Brown. No good on the 3. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. Trailing by 19. From deep. Drills the 3-pointer.
Well, that's just good heads-up basketball from Embiid. Making the pass to the open man.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit. Calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
And some changes here for the West All-Stars. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Simmons. LeBron comes in for Brown. And Lillard subbed in for Chris Paul. And then for the East, he's checked in for Zion Williamson. And Beal comes in for Zach LaVine. And it's Kyrie Irving in for James Harden. It's tipped and stolen by Lillard. There's the drive. It's good.
En el líder,
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the West All-Stars?
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers. And
Tatum against Giannis. Fires from deep.
Antetokounmpo triple. Giannis. Antetokounmpo triple. Oye, un pivot diría también,
Tipped away.
Giannis Antetokounmpo triple. Tan rosa, Tan rosa. Estoy en la muñeca caliente,
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Here's Irving. Count it.
Always a threat on the drive. Irving has an explosive first step.
They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Now here's Leonard. Leaps for it, and that's
campo atrás, campo atrás. Esta vez para el equipo de Caribe.
making a change here. Williamson's checked in.
Me parece bien.
And stolen by James. Back to Lillard. The dish to Giannis. From downtown, Giannis with another miss. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. And a wide open look for Irving. Buries the corner three.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Antetokounmpo triple. No, ahí está el tiro también. A ver, el último tiro,
He's with the ball. Pass to Irving and stolen by Lillard. Jokic with it. Now defended by Embiid. James, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Giannis close it down.
It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Passes it to Tatum. And the foul.
Falta personal Antetokounmpo.
That's his first foul.
Antetokounmpo, falta personal.
First team foul. In for the East All-Stars.
Williamson dishes to Embiid. Beal from long range. Cans it from downtown.
For three.
No hesitation whatsoever. I just love how Beal makes that decision quickly to shoot off the catch.
The kick out to Antetokounmpo. The three from LeBron. Unable to get that one.
Gana el equipo de LeBron.
West All-Stars as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. And we'll see you next time.
Bueno, vamos a hacer los puntos. Giannis Antetokounmpo 17 puntos. Bueno. Bueno, señores, nos vemos la próxima sección baloncesto 2K22. Chao. Adiós.